The tail. So Ganesh has won the Arba Sports Services toss. Come forward, Ganesh. What would you like to do?
Would like to do the bat first
Any special reason why you want to bat first on this wicket?
because it's a new ball and we'll go with the bat first.
Okay, and what do you think will be a good total here?
We are looking almost 180 around.
Any changes in your team?
Yes, there's a quite changes and we are perfectly now the team which looking for the win.
Yes, you need a win to stay alive. So all the best for the game.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, Vikum, happy to be bowling first.
Yes, I'm happy to be bowling first. I'm choose for the bowling first.
And then, of course, last game was such a close affair. You batted well, you bowled well. So must be very confident and looking forward to getting a good game here.
Yes, unfortunately, last game is we lost the game. That's we boys doing well for the last game. Bowling is doing well, but unfortunately, batting is early wicket down for the last game. That should be boys done well today.
And what do you think is going to be a good total to chase down?
Yeah, good wicket. I think so. That's the really bad wicket that they're doing for the chasers.
Any changes in your side?
Just Captain Kumar is not playing today, but sick, and players two changes and coming for the Sumudu and the one is Isham Gauss.
Okay, then. Good luck for the game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right then, that's the news from the middle. JVC Stallions have won the toss and they have once again elected to bat first.
So the news from the center is JVC Stallions has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. And talking about the teams, Srilions, it's Mohammad Isham Gauss, Mohammad Ubaidullah, Sasika Samarajivan, Sumudu Asanka Fernando, Suranga Patirana Hiwa, Taraka Dhananjaya, Vikum Sanjaya, Vimukti, Varuna Pereira, very talented batsman, Charuka Ulandu Pitya, and Ramesh Nimanta. And the other end, it's JVC Stallions. It's Advaita Govid, Akmal Rashid, Anil Rathod, Bilal Adil, Ganesh Dafile, Hamid Shehbaz, Manikandan, Mohsin Islam, Muhammad Qasim, Qasim Yaqub, and Umar Yasin. And in the meanwhile, I have got with me in the com box, it's none other than Mr. Nishant. Welcome to com box, Nishant.
Thank you very much. Of course, this is going to be a very important game for Srilions. They lost the previous game and they wouldn't really be very pleased about it because that was a game that they should have won. And they almost went there. Even at the toss, Vikum was having a chat with me and he said that last game I messed it up. They were in an impossible situation, but they came back brilliantly. Vikum blasted the 18th and 19th overs. In the 20th over, they're 6 runs away. Vikum decided to take the long boundary on, hold out in the deep. And they're just 1 shot away from win. And that's what we were discussing. We told him that, maybe you should have. And he still had 3 more balls after that. So maybe he should have, and he's such a powerful batter. He knows that he can hit the big shot any time. So maybe he should have waited for two more deliveries before playing that do or die shot.
Definitely, Nishant. And talking about the Srilions, they have been like a dark house in the previous tournament also. A very good unit, and especially talking about their fielding and the bowling, it has been up to the mark.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, one of the best spells that I've seen ever since I've come here was by Vikum, produced at 7-wicket haul against DCC Starlets. It was a phenomenal bowling performance by him, no two ways about it. And of course, he will want to do something similar tonight. It's the same wicket where he got that 7 for. And while we wait for the players to get ready, what we'll do is we'll just slip into a short break and come back with live action. Right then, the umpires seem to be ready, and the Sri Lions fielders have walked into the middle as well. The JVC Stallions batters are making their way into the middle too. And this is going to be an opportunity here for Sri Lions to really call the shots. They've been a very good side if you look at it. And they would definitely want to make good use of this opportunity here. Put pressure on JVC Stallions, because JVC Stallions need a win. We've already seen a team like 11 Aces out of the race. They've lost all their games. And DCC Starlets and 7 districts. What a performance, what a turnaround it has been for the two teams. With respect to Bukhatir, I mean, DCC looks a very, very different side, Mudassar. The kind of confidence they've shown is fantastic.
Definitely, as we have seen in Bukhatir 50 overs format, also the young team led by, I think, Ronak Panoli. He is the captain of that side, and they have been playing together for the past 3-4 years. They played under 19 together, and credit should be given to the DCC Council, Amin Farooq, the way they have brought up all the talented guys in the one team. And this season, I think in CBFS T20, they are missing the services of Nilansh Keswani.
And Nilansh has moved to 11 Ace, and that move hasn't really worked, neither for Nilansh nor for 11 Ace. Hamid Shahbaz is going to be the man on strike. And Vikum. The problem at times with Vikum is he can be very erratic with his line. He can give away a lot of extras. And on other days, he will be absolutely unplayable. So it will be interesting to see which Vikum Sanjay Bandara has come out to play today. He started off very poorly in that last game. Got hit for a lot of runs, but came back brilliantly, bowled a fantastic last over. And he is bowling with 2 slips in place.
Very talented right arm medium fast bowler Vikum starts with 2 slips.
And swing for Vikum straight away. Pushed away towards the offside, single taken. And first runs for JVC Stallions.
So it's Manikandan Kalmutu giving company to Shahbaz. A very interesting field taken here by Vikum. There's a deep third man and deep fine leg and 2 slips.
Oh, movement for Vikum there. He's very, very exciting when he gets the ball to move. Suddenly, the ball starts at somewhere around leg stump and suddenly finishes at off stump.
You need to be very watchful while playing Vikum, and he's known to move the ball away from the right-hand batter. Shahbaz and Mani both off the mark. JVC has won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
There it is. There is Vikum for you. Movement away from the right-hander, just patted it away uppishly. And simple catch for the fielder at point. First wicket down. Hamid Shahbaz departs for 1 of 2. And just the kind of start that Sri Lions would have wanted. JVC lose their first wicket in the first over itself. So Umar Yassin is the new man in. And he goes for the big shot. That will run away to the fence for 4. What a start for Umar Yassin here. Doesn't look like they've lost a wicket early.
Stand and deliver by Umar Yassin. There was a movement and just to open the face of the blade of his bat, ball racing towards the third man region, and he is off the mark. The boundary after an early setback, losing Shahzad. A very confident looking Umar Yassin.
Oh, Vikum there. That's the problem with him. When he gets the ball to move, he tends to bowl those, try to bowl those magic deliveries. This was one such attempt.
Very lucky this time. Vikum completely misses out here. Yassin, a full toss delivery. A rare dot ball in this over.
That's it, straight to the fielder at the mid-on. That is a dot ball to end the over. One bowled, it's 6 for 1. Very interesting here. Spin from one end as Ramesh Nimanta comes into the attack. Six without loss in the first over. Oh, chipped by Money there. They will pick up a single. Now, this is the best pair that they've got. Money and Yassin, the best batters for them. We've already seen the intentions of Yassin seem to be pretty clear what he wants to do. That's thumped away towards mid-wicket, single taken.
They're rotating the strike regularly here, Money and Yassin. This time it was way outside the off stump and slashed on the ball, racing towards a deep backward point for a couple of runs. A good running between the wickets shown by Yassin and Money. There was some urgency and they went for the third run. A decent start by both the batters here.
Yes, 5 of 4, 5 of 3. Only difference is that Yassin has hit a boundary which Money has not, but hitting that to the longer part of the ground, he managed to pick up a couple. Now that is very interesting here. The off spinner is bowling from the end with the shorter boundary on the leg side. Oh, that is chipped in the air. Who is underneath it? Two fielders dropped.
Was played away from the body, and it was on the fifth stump, and very lucky to be out there. Umar Yasin, an easy catch, gone begging by the fielder.
Looks like it was Vikum. Oh, beautifully bowled by Ramesh there.
You need to be very courageous to bowl from that particular end, as rightly said by Nishant. The boundary is hardly 60 or 58 meters. So far, it has been good by Ramesh. A flighted delivery played straight towards the mid-off for yet another single, and with that single, score moves to 13 for the loss of 1 wicket after 2 overs.
Vikum into his second over now. Good running between the wickets there. Just get a feeling that Vikum is not bowling full tilt here. He can be much pacier than what he seems to be right now. He can be a lot quicker. Yasin on strike. Let's see what does he plan to do here. He plans to go towards long on. It's in the air. It will land safe. Again, no timing on that shot.
Intentions are very clear by Umar Yasin. This came in the line of the delivery and tried to play over the mid-on region, but resulted in only a single. He knows the importance of the power play, even though they have lost a wicket. They want to make sure that they reach around 40 to 45 odd runs by the end of power play. It's Vikum, who's troubling with his gentle medium swing. And this time, he's gone. A beautiful piece of bowling by Vikum. There was a movement. There was a drive from the batsman and got the outside edge straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. Wicket number 2 goes down.
Yes, Vikum strikes again. So this is what he would have wanted, really. This is what he's good at. Once he picks up a wicket, he can be very, very dangerous. So Money is the man who will depart. Brilliant delivery, that lovely movement for him. He departs for 7 of 7. And JVC Stallions, 15 for 2. field there, not very sure what it was. I think Vikum thought that the wicketkeeper has taken the ball.
Look at that movement. After pitching, it just went away from the right-hand batter, and Isham Gauss, a very talented leggy and a very safe hands in the slip cordon. Umar Yasin batting on 7, and the new batter is Akmal. Not a great start after elected to bat first, and the wicket looks really good to bat on.
Yes, this wicket has always sprung surprises. That's another beautiful delivery from Vikum there, getting the ball to move away. And this is when Vikum is the most dangerous, when he actually doesn't try to do anything extra, when he just tries to stick to the basics. He's very dangerous because he's got this natural gift of moving the ball.
Definitely, and we have seen in the initial overs, he has the talent to move both the ways. This time gently pushed towards the point region. A good piece of fielding, and with the dot, over number 3 comes to an end, 16 for 2.
So Ramesh to bowl his second over. Starts off with a flattish delivery. Slipped through quicker there. Nicely bowled. Pushed back to the bowler. Another dot ball. It's a superb start here. That's slapped straight back to the bowler. Three dot balls. He's gone for the big shot. It's in the air and the catch is taken. Wicket number 3 goes down now. Ramesh picks up his first.
A flighted delivery, and there was a movement towards the off stump, trying to clear that extra cover. And an easy catch taken by the short third fielder. Wicket number 3 goes down and walks back Akmal without troubling the scorers. 16 for 4 after 3.4 overs.
So Advait is the new man in, and that was slanted across by Ramesh. What an excellent over this has been from Ramesh. 3 dot balls, wicket, and another dot ball. Brilliantly bowled. That's the end of the over. It's a wicket maiden from Ramesh 4 overs bowled, 16 for 3. Vikum into his third now. Bowling to Yasin. Absolute struggle here for JVC Stallions. Just not been able to deliver the goods. Big shot attempted, appeal, and the finger goes up. Another wicket goes down, Mudassar.
One after the other, they walks back to the pavilion. This time it's Umar Yasin. Unable to come in the line of this delivery, and beautiful piece of swing bowling by Vikum. Yasin goes for 7 of just 10 delivery with the help of 1 boundary, and it's 16 for 4.
Right then, number 6 comes into bat here. Vikum, look at those figures, 3 for 8. Mohsin is the new man in. And going by the way they've started off, Mudassar, are we looking at a sub 100 total here tonight?
Brilliant piece of bowling by Vikum. This time on the mark, and well played by the batter, Mohsin. Definitely, Nishant, and they would be eyeing to restrict them below 100 and chase down this target in 10 to 12 overs, so it will help their net run rate. They have been brilliant throughout the tournament. Unlucky, I would say, the previous match where they lost by hardly mere of 4 to 5 runs margin.
And again, right on target. Excellent bowling this. So we saw the previous over. It was a wicket maiden from the spinner, Ramesh. And this over looks to be a pretty good one as well from Vikum. He's yet to concede a run in this over too.
Unable to play those deliveries. Mohsin back-to-back 11 dot deliveries in power play. It shows the talent these two bowlers have for Srilions. The other end, it's off-break bowler Ramesh, and this over, it's Vikum. The batters are completely beaten by the pace and the swing, which he's generating tonight. He's into third over, already picked up 3 wickets.
Lovely shot. Very nicely struck there by Mohsin. Won't quite reach the fence though. They will pick up a couple of runs. Won't be a maiden over, but 5 overs bowled. It's 18 for the loss of 4 wickets. Right then. Advait will be on strike. Ramesh to bowl his third over. 18 for the loss of 4 wickets in 5. Looks to go for the big shot. Just over the head of the fielder there. Comfortable single taken.
With that single, he's off the mark. Wickets are going down quickly. The overs are running out, there is no sign of our co-commentator Asim. We're just waiting for Asim, and this time Mohsin goes towards the mid-wicket, and it's a maximum, first maximum from the blade of Mohsin. A beautiful shot out of nowhere.
Ah, that was struck very well. That's more like it. Show some fight. Try and get some runs on the board. It was a proper whack across the line from Mohsin there. Just got a little bit of room to free his arms, and he said, "Thank you very much."
The bowler himself is in a very shock. He was not at all expecting that kind of shot from Mohsin. Even though they have lost 4 early wickets, still they're playing aggressive cricket. Mohsin moves to 8 with the help of this maximum. And at the other end, it's Advate who is giving him company, batting on 1. Ramesh into his third over. A bit expensive tonight.
Yes, despite the fact that he bowled a wicket maiden. That was hit very hard, straight to the fielder at mid-off, but they managed to pick up a quick single. Good running between the wickets there.
Running has been very good between the wickets by these batters, but the shot selections have been very poor.
Yes, I completely agree with you on that one. The shot selection has been very poor, and sometimes it felt like as if tailenders are trying to just have a whack at everything. That was nicely played though by Advait, opening the face of the blade and dabbing it down towards third man for a couple of runs.
So far the most expensive over of this innings. 2 more deliveries. This time a flick of the wrist towards the deep square leg. 1 bounce to the hands of the fielder. An easy single taken by Advaita.
Just trying to keep moving on, Advait, at this point in time. I think this is much better. Just try and pick up the singles. Oh, big shot attempted. Just when I tried to say that try and pick up the singles, maybe look to bat 20 overs, get as close to 100 as possible. They go for a big slog. 6 overs bowled, 29 for 4. Big appeal, and no doubts about it. Advait has to depart. There is another wicket. And this is absolutely brilliant stuff from Srilions. Advait departs for 4 of 6. Half the side back in the hut. And this is really not working out well at all. He departs for 4 of 6, 5 down.
So we are into 7th over and half of the side is back in the hut for JVC Stallions. It's 29 for 5. In comes Adil. It has been an outclass performance by Vikram, especially the way he's getting the swing and generating the pace with the new ball.
So another shot towards the fielder there in the deep. They'll pick up a leg by then. So extra runs continue to come. Mohsin batting on 9 of 7 right now.
Ishant, we are into the 7th over and still he's getting that maximum swing. It shows the quality this fast bowler has, Vikram.
Brilliantly bowled. Well, he's got 3 more deliveries in his spell, Mudassar. Can he pick up a fifer here? There's the big question.
And definitely he will be eyeing for that fifer. And he has got the second slip. We are into the 7th over and still only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The deep third man and deep fine leg.
Beautifully bowled. It's as if you're watching cricket in England. What movement there.
Late movement by Vikram, completely beaten Mohsin. Even though he's batting on 9, unable to get hold of Vikram in this over. 30 for the loss of 5 wickets at JVC. Big trouble.
Off the outside half. Oh, land safe. And they will pick up a single there. Mohsin moves into double figures. First batsman to do so. Adil will be on strike. Last ball of Vikram's spell. Excellent delivery. Misses out on picking up a 5. A chance of a run out at the non-striker's end. But not to be. 7 overs bowled, 31 for the loss of 5 wickets. Ramesh is into the attack and Mohsin launches into him. That's gone way over the top for 6. What a strike from him. And that's how we welcome Asim into the comm box.
Well, what a strike there. Convincing one from Mohsin. Swings the ball, swings the bat hard and deposits it into the square leg boundary for, it's in fact on the roof. Positivity is prevailing out there.
.37 for the loss of 5 wickets. Into the 8th over here. And Mohsin, well, he's hit a couple of sixes. He's just tried to save JVC from the blushes here. They're already in dire straits. Ramesh bowled a wicket maiden. Will be very disappointed with his figures right now.
Absolutely. Again, tossed up. And that's out of the park again. Big hit from the bat of Mohsin.
Yes, again a very good strike that from him. Hitting it a fair distance there. So both the opening bowlers bowling 4 overs apiece. They've bowled out now. Now what happens? Somehow Ramesh Nimanta is having a chat with the wicketkeeper there, Taraka Dhananjaya Lianage.
For a moment, it feels like Nishant is born and brought up in Sri Lanka, the way he pronounces these Lankan names.
Oh, well, then for the Sri Lankan way of saying it will be Taraka Dhananjaya Lianage.
Good one there, Nishant. And for those who have joined us here, especially the Sri Lions fan, he is not a Sri Lankan. Yes, comes from the east coast of India. Probably southeast coast, I would say.
It will be east, in all likelihood. Yes, some part of Odisha is towards the southern side. And of course, bordering states being Andhra Pradesh and the coastal areas of Andhra Pradesh. That's why we're always hit by cyclones. And he goes again. This time, it will land safe and he will look for 2. But won't get it despite the fumble.
Well, he sliced it in the air. Good that he did not time it well, else that would have been straight to the fielder. Sometimes mistimes save you more than it puts you in danger. Ramesh, 3 more balls left in his spell, but Vikum has been fantastic. Just like any other night, he finds anyone who is shaky playing against swing. He is the most lethal bowler to go to.
Yes, and I was very impressed by the fact that today he didn't bowl extras. He didn't try to. There was one delivery where he really tried to bowl the magic ball. After that, he didn't try to do anything silly. And Adil goes for the shot this time. Good stop by the fielder there. They will pick up a single. Couple of sixes up front, and then you see the way Adil and Mohsin, their bat swing. Very dangerous looking.
Again, a swing there on the offside. He's hitting the ball hard here. That's key for his approach in this innings. That's the end of, in fact, a ball to go here. Been tad expensive here, Ramesh. He was the man who saved them in the previous game by picking up those wickets. Things did not go in their favor, though. Beautiful delivery once again. And Bilal gets a single of the last ball. 8 gone, 46 for 5.
Yes, Vimukti Kulatunga is the new man in, left-arm orthodox. Will be bowling diagonally round the wicket.
Again, not a big turner of the ball, but likes to keep it flat. Gives it air sometimes, but usually prefers to bowl flat. We'll have to wait and see what plan he comes out with today.
Well, one thing that I'm pretty sure about is that he would not want to concede runs. Not what you want to do when your opening bowlers have put you in a position where the opponents are 5 down. You don't want to be the one giving away runs. Slip in place for him. And turn!
We spoke about he doesn't turn big. Beautifully bowled. It was slow, and Bilal watched the ball right till the end. That was the key, else he would have committed to the shot. Would have been difficult for him to survive.
Slapped away. Nicely done. Should be a single only.
Just one man out there standing between square leg and mid-wicket. And I think you've got to have a lot of confidence and faith in your bowling. Now, when Mohsin is on strike, they have pulled one behind. Smart move, not getting carried away.
But I'd really like to see a short third man in place, to be very honest. Because Mohsin tries to grow across the line, outside edge flies towards short third man.
Well, when we say that, we can probably have the slip pushed behind. No need to have that regulation slip. Where he's not someone who plays towards extra cover that he'll find a genuine edge.
Just as you say that, just as you say that.
Well, again, I was saying it because it was played on the long off. Direction was not extra cover, but it was pitched up there right in front of his bat. But things are, it's just going the opposite way.
Absolutely. Once again, I said win the toss, bat first. Bowl him, or is it leg before? Oh, big one there. Well, I thought he's cleaned him up.
Well, what could have been the reason? A tough one for Vimukti, I'd say.
Well, the umpire will say hide because that hit the waist of Adil, but then Adil was going down. Last ball of Vimukti's first over. He tosses it up again. Big appeal. This time the finger goes up.
That's the wicket that they were looking for. And they want to attack from the other end. And that's a wise move. Let Mohsin play. You enjoy your game. You enjoy your night. You're connecting well. But he'll not bring you back on strike. 9 overs gone. JVC 49 for 6. Time for Ubaidullah. And I won't be surprised if he gets in a couple here.
Well, if I were at Ubaidullah's place, I would not be bowling. I would be very disappointed with the captain for bringing me in the 10th over. Excellent delivery to start the over.
You want to put that in his ears, Nishant?
Yeah, I would just say, this is not fair. I mean, I'm the one who opens the bowling with you. Why do you have to bring me into the 10th over today when the opponents are giving wickets away?
Well, a fair call there. But at times, I mean, if you look at his consistency in the previous games, he was not feeling confident with the new ball, with too many extras, wayward deliveries.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. But won't be more than 2. And also, I think the other factor is that Ubaidullah is someone who bowls a heavy ball. And probably you realize that this is a side against which you want to bowl full and straight. 50 up for JVC with that couple. There you go. Back of a length, digging it in. That's what Ubaidullah likes to do. Good start to Ubaidullah's spell here. Just needs to keep it straight, because Mohsin is not someone who would really want to play away too many dot balls. Some point in time, he will look to try and go for the shot. Watchfully defended this time. Another dot ball.
Well, he's getting that control in. And at times, you know, as a captain, you got to be backing your premium fast bowler to get his rhythm back against teams who have got shaky starts. This could have been that opportunity for Ubaidullah to bounce back with this rhythm with the new ball. Short delivery. That could have been a catch. Put down there by Dhananjaya.
Yes, Ubaidullah will be disappointed. Oh, glove there. Dhananjaya should have taken it.
Straightforward. You can't expect easier ones than that after deflection. That was a pretty straightforward catch there.
And what was disappointing was that he was already moving towards the right direction. And it was not, he was completely behind the ball when he put it down. And you being a wicket keeper would have hated it completely, Asan.
Found it very immature.
Brilliant delivery. Brilliant delivery to finish the over. 10 overs bowled, 52 for 6. Look at the movement on that one. Ooh.
Good delivery there. 52 for 6 after 10.
Vimukti into his second over will be bowling to Mohsin, and Mohsin will be interested in going after him. Make no mistake about it. Nicely bowled, and very interesting. He comes over the wicket.
That too after picking up a wicket. I mean, you would want to not overdo things in such situations. Just stick to your strengths. That's only when you actually want to undress the batter and disturb his focus. That's where you probably do it. Maybe that was the strategy for that one delivery from Vimukti against Mind you, he got his wicket of Ronak Panoli in that match the same way.
Yes, so probably wanted to do that to Mohsin. Very well bowled, off the back foot, pushed away. They're running for a quick single, should get it. Yes, he's bowling over the wicket to Mohsin. He doesn't want to bowl in his arc, it seems.
Well, it's a bigger boundary. He can probably take that risk, I'd say, because he is not a very conventional batter. Goes hard after the ball. There is a high chance of skying one in the air. You probably can take that sort of a risk there, Nishant.
I wouldn't mind, to be very honest. I think his strategy against him in that first over that he bowled was good. Have two fielders back, and the only thing I would have wanted is a short third man in place. That's about it. Oh, that is tickled away very fine. Short fine leg, giving it the chase. Oh, yes and no there. Just a single on that one.
Well, didn't have that start to complete that 2 runs. As a result, they did not wanted to take a chance against Ubaidullah's arm. He's a fast bowler. You don't want to test that. You've already tested him in the previous over.
Nicely bowled.
Mohsin, 30 of 24 for him. Ball to go in the 11th. JVC, 56 for 6. For how long and what sort of total are they eyeing here?
Whipped away. Straight to the fielder in the deep. Just a single. 11 bowled, 57 for the loss of 6 wickets. Ubaidullah into his second over here. Nicely bowled straight to the fielder. Mohsin batting on 31 of 25. And they're struggling at 16 for 4 at one stage. I wonder if people thought they will get to this place. Now the big question is, can Mohsin push them a little further? Can he get them to 3 figures?
In the air, chance. Taken! Wicket here and Mohsin departs. Excellent slower delivery from Ubaidullah. And did not get connection there. Fielder making no mistakes at all.
It's just when I said that can he take them to 100? Well, he has played a false shot and hit it straight to the fielder in the deep. End of Mohsin. It's 57 for 7. Qasim is the new man in. Oh, he's gone straight down the ground. It's in the air, it lands safe. Well, his intentions are pretty clear, yeah?
Well, anything in his zone, he's going to go after it. A very clear message. We saw that in the previous game. Got quick runs. And why not? If you can hit the ball clean, go after it if it's in the zone.
Yeah, coming to bat at number 9. That's what he would tell himself. Qasim Yaqub. So 2 Qasims in the middle. Qasim Yaqub and Mohammad Qasim. It's Mohammad Qasim on strike. Right up in the block hole. Excellent delivery from Ubaidullah. And they pick up a single. 59 for 7 now.
Excellent delivery from Ubaidullah there. He's got his man. It's going to be very interesting as to how he comes back here against Qasim, who tried to go for a big one. I think one bumper here to unsettle him.
He bowls a very full. That is played straight to the fielder. Single taken. Mohammad Qasim will be on strike. 3 or 4 is what he's batting on. Oh, that's down the leg side. And once again, the keeper fails to collect it. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Wide signal by the umpire. Ubaidullah not too pleased about that one. But yeah, that was quite down the leg side, yes. There's been a bit of an issue with Ubaidullah. Last ball of over number 12. Shortish looks to go for the pull, misses it. End of the over, 12 balls, 61 for 7. Vimukti into his 3rd over. We're bowling to Qasim Yaqub. He's batting on 2 of 2, Qasim. Nicely bowled, straight on the stumps. Not giving them any chance to really free the arms. Becomes so very critical to keep it tidy. And he goes for the big shot. No timing on that one. Will just be a single. That'll bring Mohammad Qasim on strike now. Vimukti. 1 for 8. No, that's going down the leg side.
Well, that's definitely hitting down the leg, going down the leg. Vimukti, he has 3 balls here into his 3rd. And he gets one. 8 down here, JVC. Bowled a quicker one and went onto the back foot, getting an inside edge, and the ball crashes onto the off stick. 8 down here, and JVC are in trouble.
Yes, Qasim Yaqub departs for 2 of 5. Anil Rathore is the new man in. Vimukti is into his third over. And, fired in there. That has been tucked away for a single.
Excellent backup there. Just making sure that no extra runs are taken. Anil is the new batter. It's off the mark. Ball to go in the 13th here. And played it towards the backward square. Ball's racing away towards the boundary. The chase is on, but it will be in vain. Qasim gets a boundary.
It was a good finish for Qasim in that over. Boundary there. After the end of 13 overs, it's 68 for the loss of 8 wickets. 67 for 8 wickets. Ubaidullah to continue here. And he is coming in for his third over. 13 overs gone, 67 for 8. And that's an appeal there. Well, in fact, it wasn't. Not sure why the appeal wasn't there. I think because of height. Definitely because of height. He jumped and it hit the flaps as well. And joining me in the comm box for the first time, it's going to be my old partner there, Mudassir Ali. Welcome, Mudassir.
Thanks a lot, Asim. Pretty sorry looking scorecard for JVC Stallions. Throughout the tournament, they have been very impressive with the bowling and fielding, talking about the Srilions team. Vikum especially with the new ball. And today we are seeing Ubaidullah getting the ball almost after 10 overs. A very talented side, Srilions.
Absolutely. It has been the hallmark of their performance there, the bowling. They've been right on top of things, especially with Vikum and Vimukti. They've been spot on. Ubaidullah sticking outside the off stump, and not sure if that is the right line to bowl at a number 10 batter. Just get as fast as possible on the stumps. One shot out of fear will force an error.
Yes, Ubedullah has been busy throughout the day with his slower ones and the quicker ones. And in the com box, it's Nishant who is busy with his slower ones as well.
Flicks off the pad and they'll race away for a boundary. Here comes Ubaidullah again. Ninth, hunting for that ninth wicket here. Making room for himself and will play it straight to the fielder. 14th over here in progress. And plays it delicately there. Straight to the fielder. 14 gone, JVC, 71 for 8. Vimukti continues here from the Bukhadir end. He is into his final over. He's picked up 2 for 13. Pretty impressive there. It has been that a complete bowlers show out here. Usually in Sharjah Cricket Stadium we do not see that. It has been this year specifically where bowlers have come into the ranks, and you got to be giving credit to the groundsmen as well for preparing pitches that are supporting the bowlers out here as well. And you need the right sort of a balance when you're playing this game, wherein bowlers have enough chances in the game, especially with the kind of bats that you have these days. Half hits going for sixes, and they unfortunately do not have anything which they can put to use. And the only weapon in their arsenal is just the surface, and how they make use of that is that skill.
This time stepping down, played towards the mid-wicket, and easy catch taken by the deep mid-wicket fielder. Wicket number 9 goes down. A flighted delivery on the leg stump, trying to clear that mid-wicket. 73 for the loss of 9 wickets, JVC.
Qasim making his way back there, out for 8 of 9 deliveries and making way for the final man. Ganesh is the new man in. He's a stand-in captain there. Wow. Hold that pose for another 10 seconds. And there's an appeal there. Umpire says not out. Have to wait and see. Well, why is that not out? Why would you not give that out? Well, looks like umpire wanted the bowler to take the wicket here. And that is the final nail in the coffin here. A nothing shot coming in from Ganesh. And JVC Stallions will go back to JVC early tonight, it seems.
And with that wicket, Vimukti got 4 wickets to his name. Brilliant piece of bowling tonight by this young, talented left-arm orthodox spinner. Ganesh comes and goes back very quickly, and looking at the batting scorecard.
Well, it's a pity side there, except for one man out there in the center. Mohsin getting 31 of 27. The others just look like a zip code. 177-043-8210. If you call, it will not connect. But that's not the ideal looking scorecard out there for JVC. They'll definitely be very upset with the kind of score that they put in. It has been the bowlers show out there. Vikum picking up 4 for 11 in his 4 overs. Vimukti 4 for 14 in his 3.4. Ubaidullah and Ramesh, they picked up 1 each. Looking at the follow wickets there. First wicket at 2, second at 15, third at 16, fourth at 16, fifth at 29, sixth at 49 with a 20-run partnership there. Seventh wicket at 57, eighth at 62, ninth at 72, and the last wicket falling at 73. So early finish out there. Excellent work there by the Sri Lions bowlers, wrapping things up, and that's how it started off. And a couple of shots coming through, but most of them just going straight to the fielders. That was typical wicket, out-swinging deliveries, and hitting the wickets at regular intervals. Another one falling there. Umar Yasin did not make a mark, but some sort of respect element kept in there by Mohsin Islam. Was top of the game. And when Vimukti came in, it was a complete Vimukti show. And they had nothing else but to wicket at regular intervals. That was Qasim Yaqub falling, and last one wrong there, and that was the final wicket of the day. What a clinical performance out there from the Sri Lions bowlers out there. 73 is what they've managed to restrict the oppositions on. 74 is what they have to get with a miserly economy of 3.70. We'll dive into a quick short break, and we'll be back with the live action of this run chase from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Stay tuned. All right, so welcome back to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium for the game number 16. Sri Lions taking on JVC Stallions, winning the toss, batting first there, JVC. All they managed to do is put just 73 runs on the board. And joining me in the commentary box, my dear friend Mudassir Ali. Mudassir, what do you make out of this performance?
A brilliant piece of bowling by Vikum and the party, especially Vimukti. After that power play, the left arm slow orthodox bowler Vimukti bowled brilliantly, and credit should be given to the captain as well. The way they have set up the field, I think they have a very good chance to finish this match in 7 or 8 overs and look to better their net run rate, Asim.
Wouldn't mind that sort of an approach coming through here from the batters. Go berserk after the bowling. And we'll have to wait and see what sort of approach does Suranga and Varuna Pereira they have here. They've been opening since the last 6 odd games. And the partnership has been really lethal. Couple of games there on the sluggish side for this opening pair, but overall they've been performing well for Sri Lions.
Sri Lions, and talking about the Colata chocolates, these are the dark horses of this tournament, Asim, and it's not necessary that you need to have big names in your side. If you play as a unit, definitely the results will favor you, and we have seen in the 50-over format Colata lifting the cup. They have played as a unit, and they has been outstanding with the bat, ball, and in the field. And same goes with this highly talented side, Sri Lions. So both the openers are out. It's Varuna Pereira, and he will be accompanied by.
It's going to be his partner Suranga. And immediately they start with spin here. Akmal is going to be starting the proceedings. We'll have to wait and see what sort of strategy he comes out with here. He's a bowler that tosses up in the air.
I think we will have an early finish to this match, Asim. So what's your plan for tonight? Are we going out for that Hyderabadi biryani, which we were discussing in the last tournament?
No more biryanis, Mudassir. I had a lot in the last month. No more biryanis. Was feeling fitter before I hit the commentary box, but now started off with a boundary. Cracking shot there from Varuna Pereira, and Sri Lions are off the mark. Going on to the back foot, it was a flatter delivery there from Akmal, and all he had to do was go back and punch it in the gap for a boundary.
A beautiful looking shot, and look at the placement and the timing. Varuna off the mark with that boundary. Room has been offered by Akmal. Took full advantage of this by Varuna Pereira.
Stepping down, that was a big, big gap. Mid-off was almost standing near extra cover. All he had to do was just take a step down and play it straight. Gets a boundary. So 2 and 2 here for Varuna.
A great start for Sri Lions, especially from the bat of Varuna. Back-to-back boundaries. He's looking to finish this early. Akmal to his first over, looking for that breakthrough. They have the deep mid-wicket and long on 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This time played gently towards the square leg region for an easy single.
Very positive approach here from Sri Lions. And why not, when you have an opportunity to cover up your net run rate, you would always go there and fetch those that advantage. And that has gone through the defense of Suranga. It was pitched up, and he has got through the defense there. A nothing shot, missing it completely. That's a golden duck for Suranga. Making his way back there. Sri Lions lose their first. They are 9 for 1.
A golden duck for Suranga, even though he has been hit for a couple of boundaries. Akmal making sure this time pitch on the right area and deceived by the flight. And in comes Charuka, Ulandu Pitia. It's really tough for him to spell those names.
That's the reason I've given 11 out of 10 to Nishant for pronouncing these Lankan names. And someone who is that fluent pronouncing Lankan names, I think people will get confused whether he belongs or he has stayed there. Oh, trying to cut that. That's a dot ball.
The late 90s, he has migrated from Colombo to Assam. He's from Odisha.
Odisha. Off the back foot, played straight to the fielder, and that's the end of the first over. 9 for 1. Shahid comes into the attack, and this is the first time I'm seeing him bowl here. And he takes the aerial route. One bounce and a boundary there for Varuna Pereira. He's continuing here. It looks like the message is out there, very clear. Go all out against them. Try to finish early. We have an important meeting tomorrow.
Straight away coming down the track, the first delivery by Shahid. Varuna looking dangerous once again, stepping down and taken straight towards the long one bounce. Yet again the ball going towards the fence, back-to-back boundaries for Varuna.
Looks like it pitched exactly where it pitched on the previous occasion. Varuna moves on to 17. So does Sri Lions. Comes on the track and plays it to the mid-wicket. Just a single there. There's a lot of cricket going around in UAE at this, especially this year. It has been an era you'd probably want to remember for years. So how many matches have been happening here? Every team is almost getting occupied. Every player is almost playing 3 to 4 games a week.
True, and the best part is Asim, almost all the tournaments are being broadcasted, and it gives an opportunity to these talented players to showcase their talent on the big platform. Earlier when we used to play in 2016 and 17, we did not have this opportunity, even though we have played some quite decent tournaments. But these guys have a lot of opportunities.
Just not able to balance himself out there. JVC Stallions. That has been clobbered down towards the square leg. Will get a boundary. Varuna Pereira is in a hurry to finish things off here. Sweeping it from the front of the wicket. It's always a risky affair. You miss and you're gone. 23 for 1 after 2.
Varuna looks in a hurry and there's a change in the bowling. It's Qasim comes in and we are also having a change in the comm box. It's Nishant coming back to join us in the comm box. Welcome back, Nishant.
Thank you very much, Mudibai. Charuka will be on strike here. An early finish. I'm expecting some sightseeing from you tonight.
Sightseeing, that too, in the night time. And talking about the early finish, Nishant, I was trying to convince Asim to join us for the dinner. Let's see if he can join us for the late night dinner.
Well, I'm sure he can spare half an hour or 45 minutes.
He's very fond of Hyderabadi biryani and paya. So,
oh, shortish delivery. They're looking to pull inside edge onto the pads. And Varuna will be thinking, come on, just give me the strike, please. Well, the intention here is to score these runs as quickly as possible, get the net run rate a big boost. Why not have Vikum open? That is a good shot. That is a lovely shot from Charuka there. Longer part of the boundary won't get the 4 runs, but 2 more.
waited and played between the two fielders. A slow start by Charuka. Akmal, the pick of the bowler, getting the wicket of Suranga. Very first delivery. Srilions cruising towards the victory. Varuna batting beautifully on 22.
Comes down the track this time. Charuka will pick up a single. Now Varuna will tell himself 2 deliveries. 1 needs to be a boundary. Akmal managing to pick up a wicket. .22 of 8 for Varuna. Comes down the track, tucks it away. Soft hands there. A little bit of footwork by Advait. Just a single.
Small partnership building up between Varuna and Charuka. Into the 3rd over. time coming down the track, played towards the long off for a maximum. Beautiful looking shot by Charuka. Flight offered. And look at that. Look at that footwork, Nishant.
Yes, excellent footwork there, coming down the track, going over the top, connecting it well, and 6 to finish the over. 3 bowled, 33 for 1. Full delivery, nicely driven, straight to the fielder. That is a dot ball. Varuna is looking pretty solid at the moment. 23 of 10 deliveries. Short ball, hooked, and very well connected. That's gone the distance. What a strike.
Going for that shorter delivery, and nicely played by Varuna towards the deep square leg for yet another maximum. He's in a hurry tonight. Qasim into his first over. So far, 5 boundaries and 2 maximum in the Srilions innings so far. And Varuna batting on 29. Looking dangerous. Varuna Pereira.
Slightly uppish that drive from Varuna, but short of the fielder. (29 of 12 deliveries for him. They've really managed to run away with the game at this point in time. If you look at it, not giving any opportunity to JVC. Awkwardly defended there. A bit of a leading edge. Straight to the fielder. Another dot ball.
Chasing a very small target here. Srilions are off the mark brilliantly thanks to some glorious looking shots from the blade of Varuna. This time waited and played towards the deep mid-wicket area. The ball racing towards the fence. Yet another boundary from the blade of Varuna. He has been an outstanding touch tonight, Nishant.
Yes, absolutely phenomenal win. This is going to be a thumping win, no two ways about it. Final delivery of Qasim's first over. very comfortably placed. I'm pretty sure with this win in the points table also their position will be very comfortable. Quick single, good running between the wickets, 4 overs bowled, 44 for 1. And Varuna picks up a single of the first ball. That'll bring Charuka on strike, and it's a bit of a game of musical chairs here in the commentary box with the match getting over quickly as Mudi takes a break and in comes Asim.
Now to wait and see what Charuka does here. And it goes through the gate. Keeper misses as well. That will be by runs. Look at that. The glove's not going in the line of the ball, completely missing it.
Yes, we were very disappointed, no two ways about it. Flattish clipped away nicely. Oh, he tries to stop it with the foot. That will run away to the fence for 4. Not quite going the right way at all. Nothing going their way. 50 up now.
Well, that was some silly cricket there from the fielder. Not sure what he was trying to do. But nonetheless, runs here for Sri Lions. Just in a matter of 5 overs, they're 51 for 1.
Yes, 23 more needed to win. Got all the time in the world to do that. Cut away nicely and a good stop. But they'll pick up a single nonetheless.
A couple of balls here in the over.
.22 needed of 92 deliveries. Comes down the track, drives it for a single. Now the question is, can he get to a 50 here?
Playing it soft hands there, and Charuka will keep strike.
So that is the end of the over. 5 overs bowled. It's 54 for 1. So 6th over, the last over of the power play. And it will be Charuka on strike. Looks to flick it away. Appeal for a leg before. Umpire not interested. They pick up the first run. They're coming back for the second.
Now he'll have to get Varuna Pereira back on strike. They should try and target to finish it off in this over itself. I mean, you won't find golden opportunities bigger than this. But it's against Akmal, who has been pretty decent.
Very nicely done. Push back to the bowler there. Dot ball. Comes down the track. Looks to drive of the inside half. They will only manage a single, do they? No, they don't. Charuka will remain on strike. Slapped away off the back foot. Straight to the fielder at cover. Dot ball. 2 more to go in this over.
That has been pulled nicely. Ball's racing away towards the boundary. And he'll get a boundary there. Charuka.
Yes, Charuka, this over was turning out to be a quiet one. He decides to go after the bowling, get a boundary going. Last ball of the over. Akmal into his third. Charuka batting on 20 of 17. Too far outside the off stump.
And just not in complete control of that release. Very interesting action as well.
Nicely bowled, tossed up, defended, end of the over, 6 bowled, 61 for 1.
That was a complete Varuna Pereira show there in the power play. Going berserk. That was a delivery. I think Suranga, it will haunt him. However, he kept on going there, Varuna. Have Kalhara written on his back. He was batting with a Kulhara, it seems. Couple of runs there coming in, a few runs from the bat of Charuka as well. He's batting on 20 and Varuna on 36.
So 13 more needed to win. It will be Varuna on strike. Still a chance for him to get to his 50. Will he get there is the question. Let's find out. Down the leg side, swept. And that is swept brilliantly. That will run away to the fence for 4.
Looking for an early finish there. Varuna playing it comfortably out there. And making sure he had enough bat for it to race all the way for a boundary.
9 more to go. Varuna needs 10 more. Will they finish it in this over? Comes down the track, looks to go over the top, hasn't timed it, and straight to the fielder there. Simple catch.
Stepping down and just not able to get enough connection there, getting the toe end of the bat, and that was enough. Shahid making no mistake, and Varuna Pereira departs. He's out for 40 of 19 deliveries. That was much needed for that early finish. Sri Lions lose their second, 65 for 2. Sumudu has been promoted up the order there. Looks like he did not get enough chance to bowl. Like, go and have a bat there.
Yes, I don't think he'll mind that at all. He'll be reasonably okay coming out to bat. Pushed away off the back foot there. Nicely done. They will yes, they will pick up a single. Brilliant effort so far this from Sri Lions. They're enjoying every bit of it. They're really having a good time here if you look at it. And again, another single. That should be the end of the over. Oh, in fact, there's still a delivery to go, beg your pardon.
A chance to finish it off in this over itself. And he tried for it. It's up in the air, and Manikandan makes no mistakes. They pick up their third. He tried to go for the glory shot, but it has to be done by one of those two new players out there in the center. He's making his way back. Charuk out for 22 of 19. Sri Lions lose their third. 7 gone, 68 for 3.
Over number 8. One shot away from victory, Sri Lions. And Qasim is into the attack. Full delivery, looks to drive off the outside edge. That should run away to the third man fence. It does. That's 4 runs.
Trying to hit it hard, and that was one of the reasons why the ball had enough power to go all the way. Yes, there is dew, but some parts of this ground is slightly heavier on the grass. And that usually stops the ball from going all the way. Well, that came in sharply. That came in sharply late 2 runs to get here.
Sumudhu batting on 5-4. Ramesh yet to face a ball. And that's driven very firmly. This should be 2 runs definitely. That will be it. That is all over then.
Fantastic finish here for Sri Lions. They will get points on table, and more importantly, it's not just about the points, it's about how quickly you finish. The net run rate, it's going to jump. It's going to skyrocket.
Yes, this is almost a 10 run per over net run rate. Differentiating run rate of about 7 is going to help them big time. Varuna top scoring, 40 of 19 balls. Charuka 22 of 20 deliveries. And of course, that is how they finished things off quickly in 7.5 overs, winning the game by 7 wickets with, well, 75 balls to spare.
Very convincing win there for Sri Lions. And that's what they needed in order to make sure that they come out of that defeat against DCC Starlets. And today it was a different outing for them, and that was the bowling card there for JVC Stallions. Adil picking up 2 in his 2 overs, conceding just 15 runs, and 1 wicket there for Akmal. Nothing much to talk about there on that front. A pretty convincing performance from Sri Lions sealing the game.
Yes, that's the match summary. JVC Stallions won the toss, elected to bat, paid the price as they were bowled out for 73. Vikum and Vimukti picking up 4 wickets apiece, and a wicket for Ubaidullah as well. Mohsin top scoring with 31 of 27 deliveries. In reply, Sri Lions 74 for 3 in 7.5 overs. Varuna top scoring with 40 and win the game by 7 wickets with a big, big, big margin. That's the game coming up tomorrow. Pacific Group will take on the 7 districts, and of course we'll be here at about 7:45 p.m. with all the action from match number 17 of the SkyExchange.net CBFS T20 League powered by FanCode. That's it for now. We'll be back tomorrow, but before we say goodbye, it's time for us to dive into a short break. When we come back, it will be Mudassir with the presentation.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of SkyExchange.net CBFS T20 League Season 2 powered by FanCode. And first of all, I would like to thank Sharjah Cricket Council and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of tournament. And how can we forget our sponsors, the title sponsor SkyExchange.net and the official streaming partner FanCode, the event partner TCM, toss partner Arba Sports Services, associate sponsor Avasuk.com, support sponsor Toyom Sports Limited, and merchandise partner 7 Districts. So thanks a lot to all our sponsors. And joining me for the post-match presentation is Mr. Iftikhar Ali, who will be presenting the man of the match. And it has been a very one-sided affair between Srilions and JVC Stallions. Stallions has won the toss and opted to bat first, but it was a one-man show in the bowling department, and our player of the match goes to Vikum S. Bandara for his brilliant bowling and picking up 4 wickets. Thanks a lot, Iftikhar sir. Vikum, it was a completely treat to watch the way you bowl, especially in Sharjah Stadium.
I'm really lucky to play here at Sharjah Stadium. I know that I'm in the form that Bukati League, that 50 over, that I'm really well for the doing for the outswing, can easy for the right-handers. I do well today.
And what was the message for the batter, especially after restricting them to below 75 odd total?
Yeah, that's messages for I'm doing for the always doing for the stumps and getting for the wickets early. That's batsman doing for the risky shots. That is not the strongest shot that doing for the batters. That I think easy for getting for the wicket here. I think our another bowlers is really do well today. That Vimukti is doing well for the bowling well today.
Yeah, definitely talking about Vimukti, the left arm. Yeah. But tell us about Ubaid. You bought him after 10th over because usually he bowls with the new ball with you.
Yeah, before 2 games. That's not bowling well for the new balls. I'm trying to the spinner starting for the game. After then, the oldest ball doing well for the Ubaid today.
Fine. Thanks a lot, Vikum, and all the best for your future matches. So that was Vikum, our player of the match, and he was brilliant with the ball. And we'll be joining with you tomorrow at the same time venue at 8 p.m. Till then, take care. Good night.